Ambry, and this is Ambry's Corner. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a story time. Before we get into that, I just like to let you know that I am off today. I go back tomorrow. Haven't really been. I just got back from getting me something to eat. I'm here by myself. My mom's at work, so it's just me today. But I'm gonna give y'all a little story time, and the story time just so happens to be about my mom. I had been thinking when I was first starting up my YouTube channel, and I was thinking the videos I want to do. I knew that I wanted to do a story time about two people in my life, my mom and my grandma, who's fully, I hope. Them two, cause those two women are kind of like focused in on main parts of my life. I feel like them, of course, my aunties and my cousins, but them two kind of like the focusing point. And I could get into story times about my aunties if you would like, because they are in quite a few story times. So my mom has two sisters. So it's the oldest one, the middle child, and my mom. The oldest one, my mom, and the middle child. That's three. So my cousins, we are three sisters' children, so we're first cousins. But I kind of don't consider them cousins just because we was raised up like brothers and sisters, kind of. We're not brothers and sisters, but we were raised up like this, so we very, very knit, very, very close family. If I'm not home, I'm not at work, I'm with them. If I'm not with them, I'm at home. So, I just left from over there just a minute ago. So, it lets you know how close we are. We're always together. We spend every holiday, birthday, everything, do it together. We are family, close knit, and we really became very close after my grandma passed. You know what I mean? We've been really, really close. We always been close, but we done got real, real close since then. So, that's just like a little background story on my mommy and her and our family. So, and like I said, I can't do story times about all of us collectively. And my dearly departed grandfather, those are his daughters, and my grandma, they was married, and those were their girls, and we are their grandchildren. And I am, I like to consider myself the well, they call me ghetto fabulous, but I like to consider we like to have fun, especially like when we around family. We loud. We loud. Maybe one day I'll let you see how we act, but we is crazy, and it's always a good time. I know just this past 4th of July we played volleyball out in the front yard, and that was a trip in the hoop. So if you want to hear about some of those, then I'll be more than happy to tell you about some of those. But not today. Today's story time is focused on my mom. Okay, and so this story time would take place at my very first job, McDonald's. And this is about the time my mama told my boss off. So if you want to hear this, stick around. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so let's get into this. Alright, so the first thing you should know about my mom. My mom is the true definition of a mama bear, okay? And I say that because my mama has always stepped in when I needed her to. Even when I didn't need her to, she stepped in. She's protective like that. And it shows sort of now in my adulthood, because anytime I have a problem or I'm scared or I'm worried, I tend to run to her, which is probably something I should. Sorry, my best friend just seen one of the videos I posted. Oh, and if you haven't seen my story time I just posted, I would suggest you go watch that. Watch it. Do a real vision board that somebody asked me to do in the comments. I am going to do that. I got to get the stuff and figure out how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do that. Don't worry. Alright, so back to what I was saying. So mom is the true definition of a mama bear. She is always there. And my mom laid back. She laid back, but when I need her, she not so laid back. It's like if somebody messes with me, she not that laid back, but sometimes she'll lay back long enough to let me see if I can figure it out for myself. And if I come to her and tell her, Mom, I think I need your help, she'll step in and she'll help. My mom is a very nice person. She's a very loving person. She'll help anybody. She'll do anything for anybody. But the moment you start messing with me, y'all not friends no more. Y'all not friends. She don't like you. She don't mess with you. Mess with me, and that's it. She done. She ain't even messing with you no more. That's my mom. That's my mama. That's my whole family, especially my auntie, my mama, little sister. She the same way. If you do something, if you my friend, something like that, and you do something to me, and she see it and she don't like it, she'll never look at you the same again. She won't talk to you. She won't acknowledge you. They like that. All of them. When they do that, when they see that, even my cousins, when they see that, they will not mess with you no more. They'll forgive you. I'm sorry. Hey, for her. And now she know what's real, boo. It's real over here, okay? I'll get back to her after this video. But my whole family is the same way. My friends are the same way. I'm a very nice person, and sometimes people tend to take advantage of that in me because they know I'm so nice. And so when they do that, and like I'm telling you, my friends, my mom, my aunties, my cousins, they see it. They tend to express their feelings about that person after they see it vocally. They're not so quiet about it. And they're right. They shouldn't have to be quiet about it because that's my family. If anybody's gonna keep it real with me, if anybody's gonna tell me truth or tell me what I need to hear, they're gonna do it. And particularly my mom, she doesn't hold back. I love her for it, but sometimes I don't like her for it because we have a lot of disagreements about that. But she doesn't hold back when it comes to certain things like what I wear, what I do with my hair. She always has an opinion about everything I do, even my hair. Like if there's a hairstyle, if there's a particular hairstyle I want, she say, I don't think you're like that. You don't need to wear that. That's just her. I can't be mad with her. She got her opinion, I got mine. And my mama, since she got older, like she don't realize it, but her age is starting to show a little bit in certain things, like certain ways that she thinks, like certain styles that she don't really particularly care for. And so when I start like wearing certain things, she said, I don't think you should wear that. I don't like the out. She don't like a lot of the trends of today, and it's starting to show through. My mama really cool. She young. She like young she very young to me. Her spirit and everything is very young. She looks young. Me and my mama could pass for sisters. That's how young my mama is beautiful, but that's another story, not here and there. But she like a very young spirit. She things that I would do that I should be doing, she does. Like she'll spend all day on her phone. That's something I should be doing, not her. But it's her. She'll go and get heck piercings for no reason. I don't know why. But she loves piercings. Like I know one day we was all at my auntie's house and it was a holiday, and she left him like she was going to the store real quick. Sis came back with a whole eyebrow piercing. I do not understand that. We are in living room playing bingo. We all look up when she walked the door. It's a whole piercing right here on her eyebrow. Like, when did you have time to go and do that, sis? Like, what are you thinking? My mom is crazy. Oh my God, I got like heck of stories about her, heck of things about her. I love my mommy, but like I said, she my mom, and my mama, as my mama, she is very protective of me, especially when I was younger, because kids used to like try when I was younger. And they did all the way up into high school, and when I left high school, she didn't have to worry about it no more, but they tried, and because of that, my mom had to stay like in the schools, like just because people was always messing with me. And she could tell. She could always tell when something was going on, whether it was at school, whether it be at work. She could tell because she know me. She don't raise me. If my personality don't shift it, she can tell something's going on, something's wrong. That's how she know everything. And I believe in soulmates. I believe in another life. My mama was my soulmate. Not like you know, like that. I mean like a sister soulmate, a best friend soulmate. I really believe like me and my mama are cut from the same cloth. I swear I ain't never about. My mama is a trip, y'all. She a trip. I love my mama to death, but and that's why I'm dedicating this series to her. This is my mom's series, cause like don't nobody get down like my mama. I'm not gonna say her name, but just know don't nobody get down like her. She crazy. She crazy. And she give the best advice. I think anything I've learned over the years, anything that I tell people I learned from her, she teach me everything. It's things that she teach me now that I think I'll never forget that she taught me. Like how to save, how to be productive, how to, a lot of things that she done taught me. How to take care of myself, how to be by myself. She just like really helpful like this. She done taught me a lot, especially about me. And one thing about my mom that I think we always talk about everything. I love this about us. I love our relationship because I feel like I can tell. I feel like nothing's off limits for her. Nothing is off limits for her. Sometimes I get scared about her reaction, but she chucks up to. She said, "You young." She said, "This is your time to make mistakes. I encourage you to do that so you know better later, and you won't be making these mistakes later." And she's been one of the people like this. Always been trying to get me to be more. I get out there more, cause she wants nothing more for me than to have a life. She lives for that, me having my own, me being able to do my own thing. She is a driving advocate for that. That's why my mom bought me my first car, cause she felt like I wasn't getting to drive. My mama has a stick, y'all. My mama has a stick for a car. And I've been trying to learn how. I was trying to learn how to drive it before I got my car, but she knew that wasn't gonna be enough for me to get that real road experiences that I need. So she bought my auntie old car when my auntie got a new car. They came up with a deal. My mama paid her. They got the car switched over to my mama name, and it's my car. It's my car until I get me my own car, and then the car is hers. I can't sell it. I can't do nothing. I can do whatever I want to the inside and the outside. I can put tint on the windows. I can even put a whole new radio in it. But I can never sell the car, and that's fine with me because I won't want to sell it no way. But my mom is like, she's like real OD. So that's my mom. I love my mom. I love her so much. So this story, so into the story, and like I was saying, my mama she's always had to step up in parts of my life, especially when it came like how people treated me. She's always had to step up because I'm not gonna say I'm scared, but I'm not as quick to pop off as some people. I don't pop off as quick as others do. But when I do, sometimes I feel like it's overboard. Like the last third time I did about the three sisters, I feel like that was one example of me just doing it a little bit overboard because there was no reason for me to pop off. But in moments like this, when I needed to pop off, she be there and she know and she'll do it and she not scared. And I got heckle story times about how she don't have to step in, whether at school, at work, and be my backbone because she has had to do that a lot in my life. And I ain't putting it in the internet, but the day she gone, I don't know what I'm gonna do if she ever leave this world, because I don't think I ever make it without her. Cause that's my heart. That's my heart, y'all. That's my heart. I swear. And we think the same. We do everything the same. We like, if we wasn't mama and daughters, people would think we were sisters because we move just alike. We do everything just like we planners. We think ahead. We always thinking ahead. That's how we are. I find myself doing things like her. And as bad as we don't want to become our parents, we are our parents. So you really have to know that. I don't think this is something she would do, but my mom is multi-talented. She used to do hair. She can bake cakes. She went to school to do hair actually, but she didn't do it. She didn't stay. She didn't stick with it. But my mom is multi-talented. Anything she ever wanted to do, she's always been able to do, no problems. I'm going in about how great mom is, but I need to get into this story time. So let me go ahead and tell y'all this story time. So this story time takes place when I was working at McDonald's. And I had been there at this point probably about almost a month, not even a month yet. And so the way things was set up at McDonald's, okay, so the first thing you should know is that when I got hired on the McDonald's, there was a different GM there. That means general manager, if you know what that means. And so, as soon as I got hired and I had been there for a minute, they switched up on us. So that GM went somewhere else, and we had a new one come in from somewhere else. And this woman, I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call this woman Sue. I'm not saying it to be mean. I don't want to say her real name because I don't have no beef with her. But her name is Shu in this story time. Sorry if you're watching this, boo. Your name is Shu. Whatever. Anyway, her name's Shu. That's her name. I don't got no problem with Shu. Shu cool. She was alright. She most okay. What people have to understand is I don't think managers are mean. I just think it's a lot of pressure to have to run a restaurant. And not only is she running the restaurant, but she got people above her saying, you need to do this, you need to make sure they do it, you need to make sure they do this, you need to make sure they be doing this and this and this and this. And this. She had a lot of pressure on her. I really believe it because even my manager now, she got a lot of pressure on her. The one before that had a lot of pressure on her. They have a lot of pressure on them to do things a certain way, and I understand it. And I respect that. And I would try to do things that she wants to, but sometimes I'm forgetful, y'all. I'm like really forgetful. I'm not in the business of bashing people. Let me just go ahead and get it right outright. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not finna talk about nobody. I ain't downrighting nobody. I'm not doing it. That's not what I'm just here to tell my story. This happened to me. This is my truth. You know, if that's the problem for you, you do not have to watch. But I'm not in the business of bashing. So don't come in here with that. I'm not bashing her, okay? I'm just telling my truth. So she wasn't particular. I don't had some particular managers before, but she was just boisterous with her. Like she get loud. When she got mad, she got loud. You know, I believe she had like a little hood, and so she get a little hood. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I get a little. My mom had to bring the hood out, and sometimes I have to bring it out in me. That's just how it is. But I believe she had a little hood in me, you know. So this particular day, she like I said, she was new, and they had this process where they posted schedules. So the schedule will go up every Sunday. That's what they told me when I started. Schedules go up every Sunday. So if you're not working, you either need to call down here and have somebody look at the schedule for you, or you gonna have to come down here and look at it for yourself. And so this particular Sunday, I was off, and this was the first and last Sunday that I would be off, just so you know, because I never got another Sunday off after that, but you know now. Anyway, and I was in school at this point, GED school at this point. That's when I got this job while I was in there. So yeah, and I went in that Sunday because I figured I would have to work that Monday because I don't have classes on Monday, and they knew that. So I already knew that I was going to more likely have to work that Monday. So I went in Sunday to see my schedule and to see if it was up yet. So when I went in, I said, "Is the schedule up?" They said, "No, it's not up yet. So can anybody tell me when I'm supposed to come in?" They said, "No, just call in the mornings and ask, are you supposed to come in?" I say, "All right, no problem. I can do that." So I leave and I go home and I say, okay, so I'm just gonna get up in the morning at like 8 and call up there and see what time I'm supposed to come in. Well, I get up the next morning at 8, like I had planned. And something about me, y'all, when I have a job, and that's always adamant to me. My job comes before anything else. The only time that job don't matter to me is when I'm off. When I'm off, I'm off. But when I work, I work. I don't play about my job. I finish. I do as I'm told. I don't argue. I try not to argue anyway. I don't make a fuss about it. If they ask me to do something, I will do. I might be a little irritated, but I don't say that. I don't open my mouth. I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm a very loyal worker. I'm a very hard worker. And I don't play when it comes to working. I don't play with that. I don't. Because that's two things. That's my money and that's my time. I don't play. As long as they're doing me right, we good. So like I said, this one particular day, she didn't have a schedule. So I got up and I called. And I'm always at least an hour to 30 minutes early for work. I don't know what it is about me and doing it, but I do that a lot. Even now, if let's say I don't have to be at work till like 10, I'm getting up at least 3 hours and a half early to do my hair, to get ready, to go get me food. And I like that extra 30 minutes before I go into work. before I have to work, before I have to clock in, so like that, to eat or whatever, rest or whatever, get focused, get ready for that. That I like the extra few minutes to do that. That gives me time. That gets me in the mindset to do what I got to do what I have to do, and to get through the day. And it makes my day a whole lot better when I do that too. So this day I didn't know the schedule, because if I had known it, then I would have went in like I was supposed to. There wouldn't have been no problems, right? So I called and I asked to speak to Shu. I say, Shu, she's, and the first thing she said when I got on the phone, she said, Yasmin, she said, you was supposed to be here at 6 this morning, girl. Where you been? What you got going on? I said, I know. I said, I'm sorry. I said, but the schedule wasn't up when I came in to check it yesterday afternoon. She said, yes, it has. The schedule has been up since yesterday. I said, okay, but it hasn't, because if it had, I'd be at work, so it wasn't up. She said, well, you got so much. I forget how many minutes she told me I had to be. I had to before I had to be there, because I wasn't. I think I had my shirt and stuff ready, but I didn't know if it was clean or not. So she like, you got like so much. You got such and such time to get here, and she hung up on me. Well, what Shu didn't count on was that my mama heard the conversation. She heard it. She said, who's she talking to? I said, Mama. She said, call her back. Mama, call her back. This what she messed up at, y'all. I don't even think she knew she messed up. This mama Bell don't step forward now. I think my mama thinks that when she did this, she kind of made it harder for me at this job. But, you know, she heard it, so it's a wrap. So, she said, call her back. So I called back. She said, hello. I said, my mama go, hello, this is Embree's mother. I just heard the conversation you had. She say, if my child knew that she had to be at work on a certain time, she would have been there. This was your fault. You the one that didn't have the schedule up. This is your fault. So you call, my daughter get up in the morning to call you to ask you when is she supposed to come in, what time she's supposed to be there, and you respond like that. That wasn't even necessary. She doing you a favor. She trying here. You the one that didn't do your job, so that was on your end, not on her end. So when she call you and ask you this, and she didn't have to, then you need to take in consideration what you got going on, because that's your fault. This is my mama talking to her. She say, and she'll be there when she get there, cause she said, well, ma'am, do you want your daughter to get written up? You want your daughter to have her? She said, well, write her up then. She don't need that job, but she want her job. And she said she'll be there when she get done. Bye. And she hung up on her. I said, yo, Mom, chill. I said, Mom, why you do that? She said, She said, yeah, you need a backbone. She said, you need to stop letting people talk to you like that. She said, because that was her fault. Because you went in and looked at the schedule, and she didn't have it up. So that's her fault. If you knew that you had to be there at 6, then how come you wasn't there? Either there was something wrong, because you would have called her if it was your fault. If it was something on your end, it was something on her end. She know that schedule wasn't up. She know it wasn't up. And she said, well, then go back there and look at the schedule then, because I tell you it wasn't up. And somebody up there told her that it wasn't up. But my mom went off on that phone. And my mom is that person, she cuss you out nicely. She'll cuss you out without even saying a cuss word. That's how it be so sweet and sugary. Like, it make you dead sick. And she don't have to say much. She said a few words and you don't have to worry about it. I'm just reenacting it, so that's not really verbatim what she said, but it's in the same, family of the things she said. I don't remember because that was so long ago, but y'all, she let this woman have it on the phone. So we rush home, and I try to get my shirt and everything. I try to get ready, and I go to work. I step into the job, and the first thing they want to ask me, Yasmin, why you let your mom cuss me out on the phone? I said, nah, sis, you know why my mama had to cuss you out, Shu. I don't know why you doing all that. Shu knew exactly why she got cussed out. Cause first of all, that was on her end. She knew that. Now, it's one thing if I'm just being, straight up, I'm not coming to work. But I hadn't even been there a month yet. I'm not finna make them type of mistakes a month in. I'm not even finna make them type of mistakes a year in. I'm always on time. I'm always an hour, 30 minutes early. Okay, always. I am never late. If I am late, there is a reason for me being late. There is a reason for it. But if I'm not late, if I have to work and I know what time I have to be there, I'm there at least an hour and 30 minutes early. I do it on purpose. That gives me enough time to stop, get food, do whatever I have to do before I get to eat, whatever. That gives me enough time to do all of that. And I make sure of it. I'm on top of it. I don't play with it. I got my alarm set. I have to be at work at 2:45 tomorrow, okay? I have an alarm set for 11:30, okay? I don't got to be there at 2. That's like, what, 5 hours? I'm up at, what I'm gonna do at 11:30. I'm getting my hair, I'm doing my hair, I'm getting ready, I'm going to get food, run whatever errands I need to run for the day, and I'm heading to work. That's how I do, that's how I work, that's how I roll. I don't play with it. And so she knew there was something on her part if I wasn't there. Why would I be late? I haven't had the job that long. Am I really trying to make that kind of impression on people? No. Anyway, y'all, that's the story time about the time my mama went off on my boss. And my boss didn't know that Mama Bear was sitting there listening to the whole conversation. She heard verbatim what Shu said. Shu didn't think she heard it, but she heard it, and she got the right one on the right day, because Mama Bear had some words for her, and that's why she made me call her back. And Shu, if you watching this, sis, I'm sorry, you know you had to get that tongue lashing like that. But you tried it, boo, and you knew that schedule was up. So for you to come at me like that was your fault, boo. Your fault. And since then, Shu been moved from the location she was at. I don't know if that was because she a good one or a bad one. But I know at the other location, everybody over there gangster. Okay, they gangster over there. I know she ain't talking to them like that, because she about had lost her mind at the other one. Like, for real. Lost her mind. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you would like to see, like to hear. Like I said, I will do my very, very best to make that happen. Please go watch the other video. It's funny. It's really fun. I think you'll like it if you watch it. Anyway, I think that's all I got to say for today. So see you next time. Bye bye.